On this episode of O'Fallon Matters, find your fit at the Renaud Center, see what our street crews are doing to improve your commute, and find out how police officers are learning critical life-saving methods. All this and more next on O'Fallon Matters. Welcome to O'Fallon Matters. Our region's first responders were recently recognized by Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 5077 and Auxiliary for their outstanding efforts in public service. OFallonTV's Brett Figgis has the story.
With humble gratitude, our community came together to celebrate the tireless efforts of our region's first responders. Each year, the VFW Post 5077 and Auxiliary holds a first responders ceremony to recognize firefighters, paramedics, and police officers who have gone above and beyond the call of duty. And O'Fallon was proud to be a part of this important honor.
First of all, I want to welcome and thank you all for attending the annual First Responders Award Program presented by the VFW Post 5077. Today, we want to show our gratitude and give you, the first responders, the recognition you deserve for your bravery, your dedication, and your selfless service for the benefit of others when protecting and serving the citizens of O'Fallon.
You know, it's a real honor to be here. I spent 32 years in public safety before taking on the position I currently have, and I know a little bit about what you folks do on a daily basis, and I couldn't be more proud of the paramedics, the firefighters, and the police officers we have here in O'Fallon. You make our citizens safe, you keep us safe, and we all appreciate it. I'm just the guy that gets to stand up here and tell you that, so thank you so much.
There's three words that I think everybody in this room can identify with, every one of you. Duty runs deep. Duty runs deep. Whatever the call, you answer. We salute our first responders who answer that call. No matter how often the call comes, no matter how long and grueling the shift, no matter how severe the danger, you answer. Your community and your residents, we honor you, we celebrate you, we support you.
You do know that O'Fallon is one of the safest cities in the country. It's one of the best places to live in the country, and it's one of the best places to raise a family. That's not because of the elected officials, that's not because of anything that we do. Because of the first responders and their families of what they do. So to me, it's a hell of a lot easier doing my job when you guys do yours and do it with the respect that you guys do it with.
Andrew Law was selected as Paramedic of the Year for his leadership, clinical skills, and ongoing efforts to improve the ambulance district, including the establishment of a critical care transport program. Battalion Chief Andy Parrish was chosen to receive the Firefighter Award for developing multiple volunteer-based firefighting programs, as well as exemplifying what it means to be a firefighter. O'Fallon's own Blythe Club received the Law Enforcement Award, given in grateful recognition of her unyielding adherence to the highest ideals of professional policing. These first responders truly show what it means to don a uniform and go to work serving our community.
It is truly an honor. We've been coming to this for years, and they've been so kind to honor us. So I'm grateful. I guess if I had to sum it up in one word. So.
Saving and helping citizens. That's making change is all I want to do. If I can do something to where I affect somebody's life in the littlest way, I know it's like throwing a pebble in a pond. One little ripple makes a big one.
Congratulations to all of our award winners, and thank you to our first responders who serve and protect our community. You have a difficult job to do every day, and we're incredibly appreciative for each and every one of you.
The Renaud Center offers a state-of-the-art fitness center and high-energy fitness program. Joe Meyer is here to help you find your fit.
The Renaud Center features over 66,000 square feet of recreation. No matter what the weather brings, You can keep moving and improve your health and fitness all year long at the Renaud Center. You can get a workout in on their state-of-the-art cardio equipment, lift weights, or become your personal best under the guidance of a personal trainer. And if you're looking for a place to get fit and have fun, try the Renaud Center's 62,000 square foot fitness area.
At the Renaud Center, we are so fortunate to have such a wide demographic of members. And with that being said, we're able to have a huge variety of equipment that we're able to offer. We are so grateful that we're able to get new equipment every year, and that means being able to have cardio equipment to accommodate everyone, you know, ranging from an upper body ergometer to specialty equipment like our rope trainers, scale mills, things like that. We also have a lot of strength equipment that other facilities don't have.
Score the shape you want by joining one of the many fitness classes the Renaud Center offers.
We have a wide variety of aerobics classes that, again, accommodate to everyone. We have beginning classes, yoga classes, dance classes, high-intensity type classes.
I think one of the greatest things about our fitness classes at the Renaud is that we really work to make it meet all the needs of our individuals. Not just as many different people as we can, but also individual needs. One of my students, Ellen in particular, came into my class. She's like, I think this class might be too hard for me. It might be a little out of my comfort zone. And I am so proud to say that she is one of my regulars. She comes every week. We modify to make sure that the class works for her, as well as for the extremely fit in my class, those that are in better shape than I am. We work hard to make all of those modifications.
The Renaud Center also helps you tailor your workout program with personal training options.
We offer training for youth, as well as our senior population and those just looking to get in shape. I've seen a lot of members that have grown. They maybe started off just coming in once or twice a week, and now they're in here all the time. You know, it's become a habit, and we've seen them have health-related successes, maybe getting off medications or stroke rehab or just weight loss, or, you know, as a family becoming more active and healthy together. So those things are always great for us to witness and to be a part of.
Experience everything the Renaud Center has to offer by visiting RenaudCenter.com or reach out to Ty Joyce for more information on the fitness program.
So this is really a great place for anyone to come and work out and enjoy the facility.
I think that the Renaud Center is that hidden gem. We offer the biggest variety for anybody. Come in, give us a try, you will not be disappointed.
The City of O'Fallon's landscaping expert, Bob Dearduff, has some tricks to help you get your lawn looking great for the summer.
If you dream of having a beautiful, lush green lawn, here's everything you need to know to be the envy of the neighborhood.
Springtime is on us again, and there are things we can do now to get ahead of Mother Nature to be ready. And one of the first things to do is to go through the lawn and rake all the leaves that have accumulated over the wintertime and expose that grass underneath to the sunshine and some drying components. The wind will help revitalize your lawn quicker in the spring. While you're collecting all those leaves, don't be tempted to mow them up with your mower. The clippings from the shredded leaves will somewhat smother the grass, just like had you not raked them at all. Go ahead and get them off the lawn completely. You can bag them in your mower and then dump them on your landscape beds, and you actually use them as a compost mulch type component as we get into the springtime. After you're finished with pushing your lawnmower through a bunch of leaves, it's time to take the blade off the bottom and sharpen it so that you have a very sharp blade going into the summertime. Don't forget to change the oil in the mower, because as the oil sits over the wintertime, it loses its ability to keep your engine lubricated. So do a fresh oil change and get a nice sharp blade ready for summertime.
Now that your yard is clean of leaves, here are the next steps to follow.
I recommend to people that they follow a holiday schedule for taking care of their lawn, which pretty much means that each time it's a holiday, you might be thinking there's something to do to your lawn. So say, for example, I start with St. Patrick's Day is the day to put down crabgrass pre-emergent. Now it's called crabgrass preventer when you go look for it in the store. So crabgrass is a plant that does not live through the wintertime. The cold weather kills the plant. The only way the plant returns the next year is germinating from seed. So in order to keep from having crabgrass, if you prevent the seed from growing, you won't have any. So it's crabgrass preventer. So purchase your crabgrass preventer around St. Patrick's Day and have it on the ground by tax day. Next time to fertilize would be Memorial Day weekend. And a regular dose to get the lawn up into Father's Day, 4th of July. And then if you were interested in preventing grubs, Father's Day is the time to put down a grub preventer. Now that's not killing grubs, it's back like we talked about with the crabgrass, it's preventing grubs. So the chemistry works where the June bugs that hit your screen door in the late May and early June, well, they're laying eggs, and those become the grubs that are gonna work on your lawn in the end of the summer. So if you put the preventer down, the chemical gets absorbed by the grass, and when that egg hatches, that young grub larva feeds and ingests the chemical, and it kills it.
After fertilizing your lawn and ensuring those pesky bugs and crabgrass stay away, it's time to spread the seed.
One of the worst things you can do for your lawn is to try to put down grass seed in the spring. In the spring, Mother Nature is not working with you on grass seed. The soil temperature's cold, the seed has a problem germinating, and at the same time you're putting down crabgrass pre-emergent, which doesn't know the difference between a crabgrass seed and a ryegrass, bluegrass, fescue seed. So the time to seed is August 25th, not August 24th, and not August 26th, August 25th.
To keep your lawn beautiful throughout the year, here are a few more tips.
Labor Day actually is the time to put down the next fertilizer application because the lawn needs to recover from summer stress and the weather's about to change in the favor of the grass. The last fertilizer application of the year would be around mid-October, or if you have to remember a holiday, think Halloween. And the magic of this one application is that the lawn roots are warm. The soil is still warm from the summer, but the top, the grass is cool because of the cool nights. So in the spring we have warm days and the grass is growing and you can hardly keep up mowing. But in the fall, the fertilizer is working underground. So you don't have to mow every 3 days like you do in the spring. You're developing a thicker lawn underground because of the warm soil temperature. That's key to a good lawn, especially next spring.
Following these helpful tips will give you that lush, beautiful lawn you've always dreamed of.
Now that spring is finally arriving, let's check in with our project management team to see what our street crews are doing to help improve your commute.
Here at the Engineering Division for the City of O'Fallon, we take a lot of pride in the roadways in the City of O'Fallon. We do our best to maintain the infrastructure that we have. We try to make residents' commutes fast and safe. So in 2020, we've got a lot of great projects coming up that we hope will improve the existing infrastructure and help people get to where they need to go faster and safer. One of our big projects this year is Bryan Road Phase 3. So that will take place from Great Warrior Drive down to Feisey Road. And what we're going to be doing there is replacing any deficient concrete slabs, as well as replacing any sidewalk issues that we may have to make sure that those are ADA compliant. The main intent of the project is to ensure that each side of Bryan Road adequately drains during rain events. We've had some issues with that in the past, and this project is designed to make sure that we repair all those issues that need to be taken care of, as well as make sure that everybody's commute is safe so that there aren't any standing puddles and that water sheds effectively from the roadway. Another road project that we've undertaken this year is Hoff Road. So we're going to be widening Hoff Road to include 2-foot shoulders on each side, as well as reducing the severity of a curve once you get past the train tracks, essentially, to help make it a little bit safer for some of the larger vehicles that use that, like the trash trucks and some of the semi-trucks that use that road. The project is currently ongoing at Hoff Road. We have successfully managed to install, we've completed probably about 75% of it. We have about 25% yet to go that should be completed in spring 2020. The final project I'd like to highlight today is Guthrie Road. So we'll be installing a 4-way signalized intersection at the intersection of Mexico Road and Guthrie Road. We'll also be realigning Guthrie Road to help ease some of the sight distance concerns, as well as make it a little bit safer for drivers who are traveling along the curve, kind of as you're going northward, more towards where the county boundary ends. The estimated timeline for this project is that we will be installing the signal work in 2020. We expect to begin the roadway construction in early 2021. And finally, as we do every year, we'll be completing the annual programs throughout the city. So we'll be replacing deficient concrete slabs and overlaying asphalt streets that need to be repaired in residential subdivisions throughout the city. If anyone would like any more information regarding these or other projects that we have in the city, feel free to contact the engineering department here at City Hall or go on the city's website.
Police officers are learning how to stop traumatic bleeding by practicing several critical life-saving techniques. Let's see how the Stop the Bleed program is benefiting our officers and our community.
O'Fallon police officers patrol our streets with a purpose to keep us safe. Most patrols are routine. Officers respond to calls, and then their shift ends. But every now and then an emergency happens. An active shooter situation may occur, or an angry citizen might shoot an unsuspecting officer. These situations can end with serious gunshot wounds. We've all seen it happen too often on the news or in everyday life. Now, the City of O'Fallon's Police Department is taking a proactive step by teaching officers to become immediate responders by learning how to stop heavy bleeding.
Because the source of bleeding is going to be that artery. The Stop the Bleed program began in 2012 after the Sandy Hook incident, and it was created as an initiative to reduce traumatic death wherever we could. And so it's a program, a national program that's been endorsed by the American College of Surgeons, and it's being rolled out to the public and to school districts nationwide to try to prevent traumatic death.
Several members of the O'Fallon PD recently took part in Stop the Bleed training. By learning how to stop the bleed, officers are gaining the ability to recognize life-threatening injuries and act quickly and effectively to control bleeding.
You take a 1-hour class, it's very easy, very doable by anyone. The class is broken down and explains each step of the way. Death by bleeding is very preventable, and it should be second nature, just like CPR is.
Yeah, so
it's something that's very easily, if equipped properly, and it saves lives.
Wrap your partner's arm or leg, whatever it may be.
So what stops bleeding? In a Stop the Bleed course, officers learn 3 quick techniques to help save a life. They learn how to apply pressure to a wound, how to pack a wound, and how to correctly apply a tourniquet. All 3 techniques empower our officers to assist in an emergency and potentially save a life. And once officers take the Stop the Bleed course, they become empowered to make a life or death difference when bleeding emergencies happen.
Where this has been implemented in different states so far, it's generally being used in daily life, car accidents, construction accidents. So this is a life skill much like CPR that can benefit anyone. So now O'Fallon, Missouri Police Department has approximately 30 instructors trained in the Stop the Bleed program, and they can roll this out to the public as needed.
You can go to bleedingcontrol.org, and on there you'll find a list of the classes that are available in your surrounding areas.
As hard in the bottom as you can. Simple as that.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll leave you with a short video we've created to help keep you safe and healthy in these uncertain times. We'll see you next time on O'Fallon Matters. And please remember to give back to your community and stay healthy, because O'Fallon matters to all of us.